welcome to a new week. We're at the farmer's market today. I'm getting some meat and some vegetables for the week. We'll try to take some footage and let you know this introduction is sweet and simple to the point. So have a wonderful day, everyone, and enjoy the scenery.
The other camera, so she's she's gonna be recording. There she is, right there.
I do have a shortage box today that's got a little bit of everything in it.
Believe it or not, right down the hill, there's handicap down there.
Sweet.
Have you done the intro yet?
No, not yet. Hello, all. We're at.
I haven't started it yet. Do you want me to hold it, or are you gonna hold it?
Hey y'all, welcome to a new week. We're at the farmer's market today. I'm getting some meat and some vegetables for the week. We'll try to take some footage and let you know this introduction is sweet and simple to the point. So have a wonderful day, everyone, and enjoy the scenery. Sorry, I want to do a quick and simple. Is that okay?
Sure. You gonna say hi?
What?
I'm still recording.
Oh. Hi. Is it trippy?
Yeah, you can see the car right there. It's handicapped, so
Sweet. That's the advantage, right?
one of them. Where's your mic? Oh. Might want to move it up more.
My sister-in-law packs the phone that's on there, so she can answer questions for you about the plan.
Yeah, the sync it with all 5 of them. Yeah.
And I gotta get eggs. Yes, ma'am, we do.
Good, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, no one's stored through today. We normally go through the shop. Yeah, it does make sense.
50 easy. You like put these in a bag or do you want to put them in there too?
I'll just put these tonight.
Or do you want to put this in a bag for
Yeah.
you? Yes. Yes. You do it with your phone and your watch.
I know, that's crazy.
Yes.
I remember when they first started using debit cards at fast food, people were like, what?
And now that's all they use.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Some people don't know it, and most people can't give you change.
Yeah. I used to only get cash when we were in the country and I paid for everybody. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
ma'am. Thank you.
Here, I'll take that stuff to the car. It's right there. I'll take it to the car, but you have to keep filming.
Including the meat?
Yes.
Oh, then let me take it out of the bag.
There's no reason for you to do that. It's going to be too heavy for you.
I didn't realize I wasn't gonna put it in the bag.
Lydia, I'm parked right there. No point to do that.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Hello.
Take your time. Hurry up. Take your time. Hurry up.
How are you today?
Is that all of it?
Yep.
All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, hold
But
on.
you have to keep filming.
Yes, I know. I don't actually need this today. I only just took it out with the bag. Sorry, I'm trying.
You're fine. I shall return.
Okay. I'll be getting
Okay.
I mean, officially and
Alrighty then. Gonna meet back up with Lydia. Hopefully she didn't walk too far. Sometimes Lydia's hard to find because she's so short.
anything else for it? Bye bye, Anna. We've got pictures of them.
There she is. You gonna make me keep running down?
No, I'm just gonna get a few more. No, just here. I'm gonna. Green beans, and that's should be it for vegetables.
Sure.
Yeah, because I got some in there. I got some of the squash. Try with the hummus. The raw.
Oh, okay.
Where's your purple?
You know, you could be doing some really cool shots right now, but that's all right.
That's over here. I understand.
Flip the camera out. Or it's not even on.
We're gonna walk around and find us something to drink, and then meander around to go get some sort of breakfast.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Here, give me the bag.
Hi, we're getting some lemonade. I recorded the army band earlier. Can we go to Black Horse? I really want to get their good grits.
I don't think they open up until 10:30.
Okay, I don't even know what time it is. I got it. I was gonna get some lemonade and just go sit at those tables for like a minute. Is that okay?
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll do that then.
Don't get upset at me if the only thing I get at Black Horse is their Gouda grid. Because that's all I really want, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I'm talking to you. But I'm also talking to Cameron, because Southern Girl likes her grid. Southern Girls, we like our grid.
Say hi to the camera. What?
I'm hotter than a baboon butt red.
Not the 160. Go ahead. Please don't leave that up there like that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Which one's this? Pina colada or pina colada? Pina colada? Awesome. Thank you. I bought some really cool vegetables that I'll have to show you. Got some squash and some raw vegetables to have with hummus. So that'll be exciting. We're gonna walk around and find us something to drink and then meander around to go get some sort of breakfast. So we'll keep y'all posted. Oh, look. The army band is playing. How cool is that? Yeah, this is a peach lemonade. That is a pina colada. The light is not the brightest, but I'm sure we can pick. So what are your thoughts? Are you enjoying the farmer's market?
Yeah, it's all right.
Just all right? Oh, tell we got the premium parking.
Yeah, we found some handicap parking actually right down the hill, so works out for Lydia.
Which is nice, you know. It was difficult at first when I realized I would actually have to have a handicap placard to help get around. You know, I don't always use a cane, so it's deceiving some days. But it does make my life easier being on oxygen, and hopefully one day I'll be weaning off of it. But anywho, here's some shots of the farmer's market. Got some horses over there that people can take a ride. And of course, this lovely, handsome man right here drinking his lemonade. Toodaloo. Since my fingers keep on swelling, what do you think about me getting this to wear as a wedding ring until my fingers stop swelling? What do you think?
That's for sure, dude.
You don't mind? My fingers keep on swelling, so I can get a wedding band.
Oh,
So that would be perfect.
mine swelled too from making the jewelry, so well spotted. That is exactly a great part of these.
What do you think of this one? What do you think, Brett? Or the butterfly? You choose. Ooh. Sorry, decisions.
Oh, no rush at all.
I think I'm gonna do that one. I'll get this one.
Sure. Is it already the size you like it?
Yes. Yeah. Perfect. I guess I just stupid fingers keep on swelling. I'll wear it.
Okay. You don't want the box?
No. I'll wear it. That okay?
Sounds like a plan.
Perfect.
It's 15.
How's your day going?
Very well. How about you?
It's hot.
It is hot. That is correct. Aside from that, very well.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. So I text you a receipt.
Awesome. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Allons-y. Okay. I just feel bad. My fingers keep on swelling and I can't. Those are pretty. If only I was a kid again, I would go swim in that fountain. If only I was a kid again, I would go totally swim in that fountain.
Morning.
Herbs. Because it's herb. The Herb Jack.
You stay with Dad?
Hey y'all, we're about to head to get some brunch. So I'm going to turn this off right now and we'll turn it back on when we get our food, okay? Bye. Welcome to Black Horse, where we make the best grits in all of Clarksville. Except for mine, of course, but that's homemade and that's a completely different category, so you can't even count it. But anyway, we're getting Carafa Mimosa because we like mimosas. And we're getting grits. Well, at least I am. Brent's a Midwest boy. He didn't grow up in grits. Grits for him was cornmeal mush, and he didn't really eat that. So, here we are. That is my thoughts for right now. Now we're going to, I don't know. I guess. Happy day.
Hey, y'all, just wanted to show you the food here. That's the chicken and waffles, and what do you got?
Best grits in town. Best grits. They're not homemade.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? A little bit later in the day, we went to the farmer's market. I'm out here grilling right now, actually. I just wanted to check in real quick and tell you guys that the EEG, according to what I'm reading, came back normal, which means it's not seizures. That's a good thing. It is, and praise God that it's not that. But now I'm just basically waiting on to see like where the diagnosis is going to go from here. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. On top of that, sometime next week I probably have to take an impromptu trip to Florida, just like an overnight thing. I'll take you guys along for that, but yeah, I don't want to really discuss the details on the trip as to why, but it involves a good brother of mine, a good friend, longtime friend, and a motorcycle, specifically Lydia's scooter. So maybe we'll go into that a little bit deeper, maybe not, but I'll be taking it down to him. So yeah, got to do that sometime next week. Basically just waiting on a diagnosis, to be honest. It's not really getting better, it's not really getting worse. It's just kind of a thing. I'm pretty exhausted by this point. Neck is constantly hurting. Constantly have headaches. I've just been wore out all day. It's like the most basic tasks are just that much more taxing. But I'm still here. I'm still kicking. Yeah, so just wanted to check in real quick. I know Lydia did a little bit of introduction, so we're still learning how to do this, guys. So please be patient with us. Just yeah, I'll check in when I get a chance to, as far as what else is going on this coming week and this week. But yeah, it's just been tough. Past 24 hours has been tough. Constant, like I said, constant neck pain, constant headaches. But I'm here, and I'm hanging in there the best that I can. Lydia was extremely excited this morning and also this afternoon. She's trying to help me get more organized on my computer. I don't have very good computer skills, to be honest. I know how to do this type of stuff and edit and stuff like that, but as far as like being organized, I'm not very organized. I'll be honest, but just felt like checking in real quick and just kind of letting you guys know what was going on, at least for now. That's always subject to change for us, but it should be interesting because I have to take this trip. Basically, it's essentially a 24-hour trip. I got to go down there, drop it off, come back. I'm gonna sleep. I mean, like, that's a 10-hour drive from Middle Tennessee down to Jacksonville, Florida. So it should be interesting. I don't really know what to expect as far as me driving by myself with all this stuff going on, but you know, all we can do is try, right? And I'm glad I could help in this situation. It's a bit of a hairy situation. If he feels like explaining it, then I'll let him explain it, but if not, you know, just know that the scooter's gonna have a different home from here on out. We worked it out with this particular friend, so should be interesting. All right, I'll check in with you guys later on. All right.
Hey y'all, Brent is back. As you can see, I don't have my oxygen on because I'm trying to gradually wean myself off of it. But Brent just went to the pharmacy, to Walmart, and to Food Lion to get our groceries and prescriptions. So he is here, and I greatly appreciate him doing this. So let's take a look and see what he's doing. And say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Yeah, I kind of caught him off guard a little bit, but I wanted to say hi.
There you go.
Yeah, he went to go get the groceries, prescriptions, and whatnot, so I greatly appreciate him. And we haven't done a lot of posts or updates this week because we're working on getting better technology and such, and Brent hasn't been feeling that well. So I'm just gonna set this tripod up and you're gonna watch us unload. Toodaloo. No, I'm setting it up so they can watch us unload. I'm making you a beef and cheddar sandwich.
Lydia's been doing a lot of canning, so ta-da! I'm gonna put a bag in one. Let me fix this.
You got cookies. Holy mackerel, that's not what I ordered, but I'll take it. I don't know why they didn't give you a bag.
I don't know. Let me get a bag though. Could just hand me one of those.
Oh, I didn't know what type of bag, sorry.
Any bag.
Peanut butter. The jar's a little smushed. Yeast for pizza. Potato. Potato. Oh, 2 cents.
Just so you know that it actually doesn't school.
Huh?
I'll show you whenever you know.
Well, all the groceries are inside. Do you have any last words? Well, it looks like he's saying goodbye. Hopefully he'll give some last words and gives an update of his week. Anyway, it's bye for now. Hey y'all, we're back. And Brent is smashing blackberries and mint leaves from our garden in the attempts to make a mint blackberry lemonade. So, he is a drink master and when it comes to flavors and mixing things together, so I always default to him for seasonings, for sauces, for stuff like this. So I figured this would be quite an adventure. And this is actually fresh grown from our garden. I'm proud of it.
Well, the lemon's not, but...
Well, yeah, not the lemon, but the mint and blackberries. So, do you have anything to say about that, Brent? What are you doing to the mint? What is this doing?
So what it does is when you smash or roll mint, it releases the oil, the natural oils that are in the leaves, which is what causes it to actually blossom and bloom into the mint smell and flavor.
It sounds like it's going to be really delicious.
I don't know, we'll find out.
Because it's delicious.
Delicious.
And for dinner, I made lentil sausage and some wild rice with some mixed vegetables. And for Brent, I made a beef and cheddar sandwich because I know how much he likes sandwiches. And
Say it right, sandwich.
Sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
And what are we going to watch tonight?
Well, it's Thursday, Lydia. What do we always watch on Thursdays?
OVW because it's
VW Wrestling.
because it's wrestling.
Sorry, that's about the most energy I have, guys.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a rough week. It really has.
But tell them what type of new technology is coming in tomorrow to help with this.
So, been having a problem with my computer. Turns out I didn't have enough RAM to run everything that I'm trying to run. So not only are we being blessed by our silent business partner, Cleveland, which you guys will meet on Saturday, but we decided to get a refurbished. I know what everybody's thinking when I say refurbished. That means that it's junk. It's not. It just has more RAM and it has more processing power than what I currently have. And so hopefully, Lord willing, that'll help. And we'll be able to put out videos a little bit faster and stuff. So that's the general idea. So.
But we appreciate y'all watching and being patient with us. And I'm going to move over to the cabinet and I'm going to show you what I've been canning. We had a ton of dry beans, and as y'all know, cooking dry beans can be a pain. So I took all of our dry beans, well at least most of them, and I canned them. So they're all ready to go. What you gotta do is just take them out, heat them up.
I wish y'all could smell
And eat
this, but smell that, would you?
Delicious. But I'm also going to be canning tomatoes this weekend, and hopefully some fruit.
It's going to be a little bit of a busy weekend because we're also going to try to, for the first time, I'm going to try to hook up the camera to our podcast. So this Saturday, I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I'm actually recording with Cleveland on Saturday, so it should be a fun, exciting episode on Occultic Tennessee, so like the origin story of Tennessee. We've already done 3. This is the 4th one now. So I'm going to try to hook up the camera to that, and hopefully we can record it. If not, at least you'll get the audio. So it's a little tidbit on what we got coming up this weekend. So.
Yep. But I think that's all we have for right now.
As far as an update is concerned, guys, it's been a really rough week. Been having some really nasty spasms. Been miscommunication between doctors and not HR. Been really fortunate for that, but the money isn't coming the way that it should be. So we've been going back and forth between that company that handles that, and I've just been really, really exhausted. I haven't really been sleeping that well. Tried sleeping outside on the hammock a couple of nights. It worked one, didn't work the other. So it's just been a rough week on me, guys. So I'm still here. Lydia's still here. We're still kicking. Hiya!
Oh, yeah, I'm not really kicking. My hips won't allow me. I fall over.
But nevertheless. So. All right, we'll see you a little bit later.
Bye.
Catch y'all later.
Bye.
Hello out there, you beautiful people. Oh, I don't have a computer. I guess I didn't think that through. what's up, y'all? Today is Saturday. I know it's been a couple of days. I've been really struggling with my chronic illness. It's been kind of rough. But today is actually really going to be, well, this evening should be pretty fun. Cleveland and his family are coming over, and y'all know what that means. That means that we're going to record another episode of Occultic Tennessee. So stay tuned for that, and we'll definitely introduce you guys to the roads. I'm sure Tawana, Cleveland's wife, probably doesn't want to be on film, which is fine. But yeah, you guys will definitely meet Cleveland. And yeah, let's see what Lydia's up to, though. What's up, Lydia?
I'm making cornbread and potato salad for Sabbath.
Hang on. Let me get closer.
I'm making cornbread.
Making cornbread.
Yeah, to go with the baked beans.
So we're having baked beans and then smoked meat, right?
Yes.
And I will show you guys the smoked meat because I almost need to take it off soon and actually smoke the baked beans as well. Normally don't have it this high, but let's see what we got. Shapow! Whoosh! I don't know if you can see it. So that's pork. That is beef. And up at the top is actually baked beans. Anyways, we'll see you guys here in a little bit. I'll introduce you to Cleveland and his family here in a few minutes when they get here. But yeah, we'll go over some stuff on camera for you, because like there's a lot of people ask Cleveland and I like how we come up with the different things that we do as far as what we talk about, and sometimes there's a lot of information that to be taken in. Other times there's not. So yeah, we'll check back in a little bit. Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back a little bit later, and let me introduce you to the roads.
Hey!
So here's the man, the mystery. This is Cleveland.
Hey!
There's the son.
Yeah, CJ.
And Mama's over there. I'm not gonna.
Right.
So one of the things that a lot of people ask us, because we're about to record a podcast here.
Yeah.
One of the things that a lot of people ask us is, where do we come up with the ideas for these?
Oh boy.
How would you even answer that? Because I'm not even sure I know how to.
I don't even know how to answer myself. Every time, you know, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What we started with and where we're at now is two completely different positions. So like we started at the history of Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Now we're starting to get up into some of the stuff that you guys really want to know about. And I'm kind of excited to kind of break it down, but just wanted to introduce you guys to one of my closest friends here at Cleveland.
Absolutely.
And sorry, we're not going to record the session, so you'll just have to take my word for it.
Yeah.
All right, catch y'all later. Hey, good morning, y'all. Happy Lord's Day. We are headed to church, but we wanted to give a little bit of an update this morning. So the test results both for Wilson's disease and also seizures has actually came back already, which is really surprising. Negative for Wilson's disease, and I'm not having seizures according to the EEG. So they have pretty much narrowed it down to dystonia, which is I think that's probably the best out of the three. But I mean, it's still a long road because they're still trying to get all my symptoms under control, because right now I don't necessarily know if they're getting worse, but I'm getting more symptoms, it seems like, daily. I mean, I don't know. Lydia kind of says otherwise, but
From what I observe, his symptoms are dramatically improved. You know, he still has spasms, but your symptoms are dramatically improved. Like, night and day, dramatically improved. You know, today at church will determine too, because you had a really bad episode at church last week, and you took your medication, but this week you've only had 1 or 2 bad episodes, but they were not nearly as bad as before you started this medication.
No, and that's the thing, is they're trying to control part of it with medication, but the next step is basically going to determine whether or not Botox is going to be the right treatment for me.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a process because it has to go through insurance, and they have to get prepared for it because they have a special machine that actually, like, apparently it analyzes the muscles and then does the injection where it needs to actually go. So I'm only going to get Botox injections where I absolutely need to, and where what the doctor had said related to that was the fact that basically they start out on the lowest possible dosage possible to see how my body reacts, and then they gradually increase it. But there's a flip side to that as well. So if they give me too much, my muscles could go limp and like not be able to support the weight of my head. If they don't give me enough, it's not going to control the symptoms either. So it's clearly a process. I'm still experiencing a massive amount of pain in my neck and migraines pretty much daily, which is another thing that they're trying to get under control. But I'm still alive, guys.
But you look a lot better. From what I'm observing, you're a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I guess I'm just exhausted all the time, you know, not just from like the medications, but it just, even though that the spasms don't look that bad, it's still spasming, which is pretty much always going to be my issue from here on out. But it's the best possible answer that we can have out of the situation. At least that's what I think. Anyway, we listened to a little bit of Justin Peters this morning, and one of Lydia's favorite things to watch, which shout out to Chris Rosebro and the his channel, but he does a prophecy bingo every month. There's a lot of preparation that goes into those type of videos, guys, so it's a lot. Like I'm learning just how much this stuff is, and like, you know, the process as to like put all the different video takes together and all that type of stuff. So I appreciate you guys' patience, the ones that are like patiently waiting for us to come up with videos. We're still learning, but shout out to him because he has this video every month called Prophecy Bingo, and it's straight up, and I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this, but I don't really care. A bunch of false prophets that make these outlandish claims and basically talk out of the rear. And he goes on and says how basically plays a bingo game, but he also explains how they're not real prophecies.
He analyzes what people say about the Word of God to the Word of God.
Yeah,
That's what he says.
Which essentially is what I do on my podcast. You know, we take the paranormal, the weird, the strange, and all these different things, and we try to see the truth in them. The process is a bit different, I would say, but we try to process what is actually true and what's actually fiction, and then we try to compare it to the Word of God and an actual understanding of theological foundation. So we do something similar, just not in the same context. But we just want to come on this morning and just say we're still alive, we're still hanging in there, you know, and we just want to tell you guys how grateful we are to God. And, you know, even though it's definitely an uphill battle for both Lydia and myself, because she's been going through it too, guys. Don't let her kid you. She's been going through it too.
I'm getting better.
She's getting better, but she's still going through it, you know, like, but just wanted to come on here and share you guys a little bit of a health update, which it is encouraging to know that it's not life-threatening in the sense that, you know, dystonia is not necessarily life-threatening. It can shorten your lifespan, depending on the type of dystonia. But there's always going to be a discomfort and pain for me, always, because of this. So if I ever seem like I come on here angry, I'm not necessarily angry. I'm just dealing with pain. But if I didn't say this, anxiety and stress play a huge factor in this now. That's part of the reason why the last couple of days I probably had more spasms than other days, because I've been more stressed and been more anxious about certain things. Even though that I'm taking medication for all of that, it's part of life. But we just want to encourage you guys that, look, you know, we're just normal people, you know, wanting to say a story. And the story happens to be dealing with chronic illness. And we're going to be as truthful as we possibly can be about our life circumstance without, you know, criminalizing ourselves or putting like super personal information out there. But yeah, so we will, unless Lydia has something else to add, we'll see you guys in the next segment that we have.
Hey, see y'all later. Toodaloo.
Hey, we just got downtown, so we're gonna actually go and try to film some of this. I'm gonna hand the camera actually off to Lydia because she can squeeze up there a little bit easier than I can.
Yeah, just give me a second so I can get my backpack
Oh,
on and once
no worries. So yeah, we'll come back on here in a minute.
It becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute a new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate the government's long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience has shown that man are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations pursuing invariably the same object evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now necessary, the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of England is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having a direct object established of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and passing importance unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be attained, and when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together legislative bodies at places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative powers, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions from within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states for that purpose, obstructing the laws of naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of lands. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for established judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and amount and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without consent of our legislatures. He has affected to render military independent of and superior to our civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by mock trial from punishment of any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with parts of the world, for imposing taxes without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of a trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument of introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the works of death, desolation, and tyranny already begun in circumstances of cruelty, perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens taken captive on the high seas to bear arms against their country, to become executioners of their friends and brethren, or fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress. In the most humble terms, our repeated petitions have answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren, We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our immigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and consanguinity. They must therefore acquiesce in necessity, which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies at war, in peace, friends. We therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by the authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are and of right ought to be free and independent states, that they are absolved of all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as a free and independent states, they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of the divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, our sacred honor.
Once again, we're going to be doing...
Arm party, attention.
You need to move, George.
Shoulder, arm. Arm party, make it ready. Extreme elevation, aim. Fire. Find the load.
It's better than what we did in the South. We blew up anvils. We blew anvils into the sky during the Civil War because we're just crazy. Oh, I need to make a correction. Thomas Jefferson did not author the Declaration of Independence of the Continental Congress. He penned it, and there's a big difference, and I'll explain that later. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, it's number 17. 17 offenses that our current government is operating right now in the Declaration of Independence. Okay, I'm done. It really irks me when people say that Thomas Jefferson authored it because he didn't. It was the Continental Congress. It really bothers me because they're not giving credit where credit is due.
God, I love all the black powder.
Color guard. Preset. Arms.
Battery's about to die.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in singing God Bless America. God bless America.
Hey y'all, I'm about to start cooking the casserole. We had to run to the grocery store to pick up a few of the ingredients. So I'm not going to be talking a lot, you'll just see me scurrying around the kitchen. So please enjoy. And I am making a pancake casserole, so I do pancake batter. Then I already cooked the bacon, so then you layer it with bacon. Then you do blueberries, strawberries, more pancake batter. Then you bake it in the oven. And then you top it with blueberries, strawberries, make it patriotic looking.
And bacon.
Yeah, and princess bacon. So anyway, there we go. And I hope you enjoy. I'm short, so these are respectfully my kitchen tongs to reach any shelf that's above the first one. Because, well, I'm short. No, that was... using the vintage casserole dish. Because it was my mother-in-law's, and I kind of got it by accident from her. So. My breakfast casserole is going to be slightly different than the one he sent me because, well, because I just want to, but it'll still be really good. mixing it by hand instead of with my mixer because, well, I want to, and I'm also making butter cakes this afternoon with my heavy whipping cream. So, oh, don't forget, grease your pan. And as a Southern girl, we always grease it with the leftover bacon grease because we save it. Once the pancake batter is in, you top it with bacon. I ground up my bacon so it is easier to put in there. And then you put blueberries in there too, which I have. And then of course strawberries, which I still need to rinse and cut off. So. Like I said, I'm not very entertaining in the kitchen because I got a one-track mind and I just like to get stuff done. Drink break. I need my fruit.
Can you show what you're doing?
Now I'm putting blueberries into la casserole dish. Pancake batter, bacon, blueberries, then strawberries, then another layer of pancake batter, and then something on top that's red, white, and blue, aka bacon. But I'm not going to put the bananas in quite yet because I don't want to bake the bananas in the oven because I think it'll be a little weird. But that's just me. Strawberries though. Always save the tops of your strawberries because you can soak them in water and make strawberry water something out of it. It's really good. Some people think it's weird, but I think it tastes really good. I think it's refreshing, like in a fruit drink. Can you hear me my food processor behind you? pancake batter is gluten-free because I'm supposed to be gluten-free. But I do the best I can. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's not. But this is the same type of pancake batter I make every week for Pancake Sunday. Yes, I am taking the bacon and I'm grinding it up in the food processor so it's easier to spread. Don't judge me. And whoever's in Clarksville, Tennessee, or in the surrounding area, we have a local grocery store here on the Cumberland Heights side of things. It's called Hilltop. They have some wicked good deals on food sometimes. So I got 10 pounds of bacon for $16. And I froze most of it and take out the pounds as needed. So this is 2 of these pounds. I was grinding up some bacon for twice baked potatoes tonight too. So it works out all out. Because I'm going to convince my husband to grill them. Right, honey?
Yeah, sure, if that's what you want.
It won't heat up my kitchen because my kitchen's already going to be hot from making this casserole.
Yeah, it is very, very hot today, guys.
Okay, there's going to be a loud noise, so pardon the noise. And go! Like mush, but I assure you it is delicious. I need a spoon. This thing you see attached to me is also known as Darth Vader's cape. It gets stuck everywhere, I'm telling you. Maybe one day I won't have to wear it, but in the interim I do. So right now I'm putting a little more bacon on top. Just a wee bit. And then I have some more blueberries I'm going to put on top. I did take out my canned blueberries that I canned a few weeks ago, but I think I'm going to save those for later in the year. And blueberries are no longer in season. So, let's see. Canned blueberries and jam. I made myself. Okay. The blueberries that represents the blue, the bacon kind of represents the red, and then once this done baking in the oven, I'm going to put bananas on top to do the white. But here you have it. What do you think, Brent? Does it look good? Is it Brent approved?
I mean, it looks okay to me. It doesn't look like the picture, but
This was my version of it. Okay, now I gotta get to the sink, so which means Brent has to move the camera again so I can do dishes, because I like to do dishes as I work. So, we have more strawberries.
yes, this is actually how she is in the kitchen, folks.
bacon for twice baked potatoes? Don't worry, I'm not canning it. It's going in the fridge. If it wasn't, it's none of your business anyway. Oh, dishwasher's ran. Never mind. Oh, you get out of the way. I have no idea how long it's going to take to cook, but I set the oven at 350, and then you basically watch for it, and when it's done, it's done. So I have no idea. So I've only made a handful of casseroles in my life, so. Brian, can you hand me the dish soap that's in the bags?
You want me to stop the camera now, or do you want to?
You can stop it if you want. I'm just doing dishes now. Just get the kitchen clean. So you can stop it if you want.
Okay, guys. We'll come back when it's done, and we'll let you know, because it's going to be in the oven for a little bit. So we'll come back at you here in a bit.
Anywho, there it is. Ready to eat? Brent says yes, so that means we eat. I feel like I'm being followed.
Well, that's probably going to be it for now, but we'll let you know how it tastes. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Friday. We had some really crazy weather last night. Yesterday was the 4th of July, but kind of crazy weather. But we survived. We're here. Been having some more muscle spasms, especially at night, and my fingers are doing like this weird. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm not doing that. It's doing that. But so I just wanted to end this video, as always, with just final thoughts of what's been taking place over the past week or so. You know, it comes to my attention that there's so many people that struggle with various different types of illness, and it can be really, really overwhelming. So I've been struggling with that thought, and just, you know, one of the things that's hard on me specifically is when Lydia looks at me and goes, "Is there anything that I can do?" Unfortunately, there's not. It's the same thing with her when what I ask. But other than that, I mean, it's been an interesting couple of weeks for sure. I'm supposed to be going back to work on the 10th.
So we'll see what happens with that. But I just want to encourage you guys to, you know, if you don't have a support group, as I've said, make sure that you try to get one, especially if you have some type of an illness that's happening. Lydia and I are not short of having people that are supporting us, both family and friends, and our church, and it's an endless supply of people that are actually trying to help, which it's comforting, but simultaneously it's some days it makes me feel less of a man to not be able to do the stuff that's generally easy for most people. But we love you guys, and please stay encouraged. Don't lose hope in your situation. This life is just temporary. We're just borrowing it for now. So, and Lydia wanted to be in the Final Thoughts video today. I'm not sure why, but here she is.
What's wrong with me being?
No, nothing. You're usually not.
Yeah, because I've been busy at work, but I have time now.
Okay.
Like I said, I work at home full time. I work 8 to 5, Monday through Friday at home, which is a blessing. But whenever I am exhausted or feel in pain, and I just, from whatever situation, I've taken to heart certain scriptures and memorized them. And I was always taught that memorization, you take it into your heart. And I've memorized part of Psalm 27, "The Lord is the light of my salvation, of whom shall I fear?" And whenever I feel down, I always quote that in my head over and over again. And I always carry in my bag literally a pocket Bible, and certain Psalms I can always turn to if I'm feeling bad. I can open it up and read it. And that's what gives me courage and strength to get through, is just to know that God is sovereign and Jesus is King, no matter what. No matter what your life circumstances are, those two things will remain the same, and God loves His children. And He will always take care of us. He took care of us for our forgiveness of our sins. What else do you think He'll take care of us for? So, just rest in that. And I hope you'll have a wonderful week. We're going to the farmer's market again tomorrow.
Yep, that's how our next video is actually going to start out, is us back at the farmer's market. We're actually meeting up with Cleveland and his wife, so we should have a pretty good time recording and stuff like that, because that man's got as much to say about stuff as I do, and that says something.
And I have a $25 budget to get enough produce for the week. So challenge accepted. I love challenges like that. Ask Brent, he knows. And so I'm going to get as much produce as I can to last us the week, $25. So.
But with all that being said, you know, we just want to encourage you guys that might be struggling with different illnesses and stuff. You notice that Lydia doesn't have her oxygen on right now, but that's because her cord won't reach all the way out here.
Yeah. So.
But she's still on oxygen. Don't let this little minute fool you.
Yeah.
But you know, I just want to say thank you to the people that are trying to support us even with this, and you know, be encouraged, stay strong. The old statement, not just for military but for guys like me, is hold fast. Hold fast to the things that you love, because they can be stripped away very, very quickly. Like me weed eating. Like, I can do it, but it's an absolute struggle. But with that being said, I mean,
it just reminds me of something we used to talk.
what's that?
Last November, I could hardly breathe, and I kept on joking that breathing is easy for normal people except me, and it was a struggle to even catch my breath. Now I can go without oxygen for a little bit, but
Yeah, guys, her oxygen, when she's talking about this last year, okay, let me put it in perspective. So most people generally, even if they have like lung issues, because I have asthma too, I've been diagnosed with it several different times. I just don't keep up on it. I probably should, but even with oxygen, the lowest oxygen with that situation should be like 94. Okay. And this is like oxygen in your system. It's a certain percentage. Hers last year was 54. She was actually starting to turn blue at one point when I finally got her to the hospital. So it's true when I say that. And we're not laughing because of the situation. We're laughing because when we look back on it, it's just, hindsight's 2020. But stay encouraged, like I said, and know that Lydia and I are here for you guys if you need some support. I'm just now learning how to deal with this, and some days I think I have it under control, and there's clear days that I don't. Medication is helping, but it's very, very minimal.
I would say minimal.
I mean, I'm spasming worse at night than what I am in anything. Like, I woke myself up out of a dead sleep last night because my arms are doing this number.
But,
I'm exaggerating a little bit, but nevertheless, that's actually what happened. When I go to sleep, the spasms basically go through my whole body, not just stay in my neck. And yeah, like I said, that my one finger keeps doing this. It's actually two of them do that, and like that's actually really common for not spasmodic dystonia, but cervical dystonia. My mom had spasmodic, but it's getting harder to speak some days, stuff like that. But and for those that are asking, Lydia is doing okay. We have a ton of family and friends that keep asking how she's doing. She's doing fine.
oh, I'm fine.
Clearly, like if I would say otherwise if she wasn't.
Yeah.
But we love you guys, and please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one. All right. Catch you later.